Truthit.
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 Truthit. So let's say you have a son, and let's say your son was dying, and your son said to you, "Mom or Dad, please, if you can, take this pain away from me, that I may not suffer." And you, in fact, are able to save them from that suffering. Yet if you save them from that suffering, everybody else you know, everybody else you don't know, will die. Would you be able to turn your back on your son? Even if your son understood that him dying would save the rest of the world, would you still be able to look him in the eye and tell him that? Would you be able to watch him go through 12 hours of suffering and then ultimately death? Think about your child right now. Would you? Could you? Allow them to be tortured even if it meant saving everyone else? John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believed in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Probably the most known scripture in the Bible. But do you really know what God went through for you? For you? Jesus endured so much torture and so much pain, and he endured more than any other human could endure. But his Father, who had the power to stop the whole thing and punish anyone who even came close to harming him, sat by and allowed it to happen because he loves you. Try this week. Instead of saying things like, "If I pay tithes, I don't know how I'm going to make it through the week," or "I didn't get enough sleep. I don't want to go to church today. I'll just sleep in." I'm going to think about what both my God and Jesus did for me. What are you going to think about? When you look at your son or daughter, you have to realize that the only reason why they are here now is because one night God allowed his Son to endure to save all of us. We all are guilty of taking blessings for granted, and Easter's coming up, so I just want to invite you to take these next couple of weeks and times just to become more disciplined in your life and have the thought process of knowing why we're here. The sacrifices that were made for you to enjoy your freedom today. Truthit.